All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on a beautiful Tuesday, less than a week away. Actually, a week away from the debates also here in the presidential election here in the United States. But we got about also a week until the end of the month, which is great. So we still got a week to pile it in. We're at the prime of the market moving. I know a lot of you just called this out. Patrick, I'd like to thank you for Patrick Lewis in the Cyber Group room just called out that Boxlight received a $22 million investment from the line partners. Well, it's a nice little pop. It did run $1.40 to $1.80, so that was a nice little call out there. Hopefully, you got a little piece of it. So that one is definitely going on to watch list. And you know what's so funny? Remember, there are 3 times when the markets make their big move in pre-market. You got 8 a.m., you got 8:30, and you got 9 o'clock. Now, obviously, everybody here on YouTube and Facebook Live can't see because you got to get in my trading room to see what's going on. When we start at before 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:45 we usually open. But anyway, you could see how that nice little run. But the big one I want to talk about, what a lot of you guys cleaned up on so far in pre-market, and let me just put that in here in the room. Typed in the wrong box. BLNK. So this one right here has been doing phenomenal. You guys cleaned up on this one right here. I mean, look how gorgeous that thing just started right around 840. Stock was about $8. I think everyone got in, who got in right around 880. I know we kind of chased it right there. And even at 880, selling it right now at like 840 or 830, I mean 940 or 930, you just made yourself a good $500-$600 on 1,000 shares. Now, I was watching over here on the book map, the book view on NASDAQ. There was a couple of sellers out here that were kind of resisting it. There's that buyer right there. He's still there. If you see him there for 8,000, 3,000, there are 5,000 people. Let me unaggregate that so you guys see a little bit better. Yeah, you can see there's a 6,000 share buyer, 1,000. So there are some substantial buyers out there on BLNK at that price. So let me aggregate. I like to punch it all together. So that one definitely is doing great. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. But before we get started, everybody, I just want to cover what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday was a catastrophe. Holy crap. Swing traders got hammered. I told you this every time that we hear. We need the market to hover, like I said, the President Trump needs his market just to sit probably between 26,000 and 29,000. I mean, the Democrat Party will love the market crash because that's really what he's running on. So they're not going to do anything. So I told you there's a big war going on right now, and now with the Supreme Court justice passed away. Forget it. It's even worse. So don't expect anything happening. I think it's going to even get a lot worse and a lot more uglier as every day passes by up until Election Day. So that's good news for us because for us that just makes more volatility. We could have shorted the market yesterday. I only got a couple of swing trades left. I'm pretty much out of everything. I do still own that CSQ, and I still own DraftKings. And I'm actually doing pretty well on the Zoom. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on. Zoom is doing. Sometimes you can't predict these things, but Zoom, I'm just doing really well on that one too. But other than that, I mean, I'm really kind of like just sitting on the sidelines. I'm not getting too cocky and too crazy. But day trading has been great. The swing trade, the shorts were awesome yesterday. Great volatility. So let me talk about a couple of those stocks, by the way. And you know what? There's a couple of them here that keep making new higher highs. And we're going to talk about it. You want to be a good swing trader investor, you have to damn know how to day trade. And we're going to talk about it because another one that's been coming up that's been doing great. Have you guys been watching GameStop? I mean, GameStop was high as 11. We've been trading this the last couple of days. Look, it was roughly around $4 not too long ago. Stock's already doubled. SAVA, we've been trading that almost every day. Stock was at $3, went to 6, went to 8, went to 9. Look, it went to 11. So it's been a great swing trade. Once again, you see the action on it. So those stocks all did really well. Roku, we all know about Roku, right? So Roku broke all-time highs yesterday. That stock's doing really well. A lot of tech stocks, stay at home, companies that people actually just, we're going to watch videos all day, video games all day, Zoom all day. I mean, that's what it's coming down to. So those are doing pretty well. CLSK yesterday also, really nice little stock right there. That stock had a really nice push right at the open, went from 11 to about 13. And then right at the close, this thing was just an animal. Did a big, nasty shake, popped from 13 to all the way 15, and it kind of like stopped right there. And then it did a nice little after hours. Let me tell you, after hours trading has been pretty cool lately. So that one's been quite fun. Now let's talk about this morning. Let's see what's moving this morning. There are a couple of good things that are looking pretty nicely here. So we got a couple of stocks. I'm just I can see my little scanner right here on my trade station, see what I got going on. So you got the Nikola and all those stocks. That's obviously the action. Pre-market, run scan, see if that well's coming up. Yeah. All right. So we got the Kodak, we got that one. Let's start off with I got the SAVA. I'm throwing this back on the watch list, okay? Because the stock's been a great swing trade. AIM stock popped. Now she's like crapping out. I don't know what happened to her. She just like died. So I might give her a scratch now all of a sudden. So I'm going to put this as second protocol. I don't really see, let me see if there's any buyers out there. It's such an easy stock to trade. Okay, you got this one guy right here. You got 19,000 right here, and you got 14,000 at $2. So we're coming up to these support levels. I got to see if those guys get executed because they probably are. So you can see it's kind of breaking lower lows. So we want to be careful. So don't be oversold on a stock that is up 15%. Great spread though, very tradable, level 1 stock. This is basically right up everyone's alley. Michael said he made $1.30 yesterday on SAVA. All right, let's give him a round of applause, huh? Nice. All right, what else we got going on? GameStop is on there too. We keep an eye on that one too. Nice little trend. Looks like a nice little swing trade. VCNX came up on my radar too. Stock got hammered, crushed, right? But she started to make a little bit of a comeback. I don't know if you guys see that. Anybody see that right there? Started to make a little bit of a bounce right here. And look at that. You can see from 8:30, she was at around $1.80. She's up a little bit. Let me see if the orders are still out there. See if these guys are bidding it up. Don't really see anything out there. No major iceberg orders out there. Nice tradable stock, good spread, 2 cents. Probably give it a category 2. That one's not bad. What else are the other ones? Oh, this one's getting crushed too. NNOX. Another one getting destroyed. IPO stock, 25 to 65, right back down to the IPO price. So that one could be pretty good for an IPO price. Always like that. As long as it doesn't break all-time lows. But that one, you probably get a little bit of bounce, but that one's getting hammered too. NAOV, we already know about. This one is just literally just doing great. You can see that stock has obviously had a nice little trend, 60 cents to $1.20. It's kind of holding here, kind of strong, kind of flat, which is pretty good, which is what we want to look at. Really nice spread. It's not a penny stock. The reason how I know that, you can look on the right-hand side. We see orders there on the level 3. So that one looks pretty good. So that one's going to make our watch list too. RMTI. Another one, I don't know about that. Some big buyers out there. That pre-market spread looks terrible. I'm going to scratch it. Never mind. BLNK, let's go back to that one. Okay, she's holding pretty strong. That's a really nice chart right there, guys. Look for a breakout. We're looking at it. I'm watching. Let me look over here. I got level 4 up and running. I'm not really seeing any sellers. There's a buy right here for 16,000 at 950. He's been holding it up. You can see it since we started. He's been out there ever since. It seems like he's refreshing now, starting to go back up. Looks like it's going to break a high. Looks like next. There's really no resistance levels out there. I don't see anybody. There's no orders. Just this guy. You know what that means, right? Ching! Do I got the cash register here? Yeah, there you go. There we go. Keep an eye on that one, bad boys. All right, cyber traders. One more last stock. We're going to keep an eye on that BOXL. That one looks pretty nice. Nice little trend. That's the one that just came out with news. A lot of you guys just called out earlier. So that one's also looking pretty good. By the way, you know what? Somebody must be listening to us because she just made a pop. There she goes. She just made a big pop. She broke on a high right there. So that one looks pretty good. All right. There's your watch list. There's your watch list. By the way, if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube Live, Cyber Traders, remember, I'm going to post all these in our Twitter feed too. We have a bunch of spots that we have our that we market on social media. So even though you watch us every morning, if you can't write things down fast enough, just follow us on Twitter and you'll be able to get those watch lists. All right. Anything I'm missing? Yeah, definitely, Grant. That looks like a Fausto flag. If we didn't see one, that looks gorgeous right there. Anything else? All right. Okay, before we go and get ready for the open, let me bring this over here. All right. So a couple events that are coming up. Thursday, remember, open house again. Saturday, I'm going to be on a multi-speaker event just like last week. And by the way, thanks, guys. The best investment you guys can make. You got to attend these events. And then also, if you're in the cyber group room, today is Tuesday with Josh, Traders Talk, one of the biggest events in the cyber group. Don't miss that. Make sure you send your questions to him. He's going to go through your journals. Remember, the goal is on Traders Talk is to learn from other people's mistakes. That's what you have to do. You want to learn from their mistakes so you don't make them. It's the fastest way you learn, make money. And he'll find the ones and believe the whole idea is sharing our ideas. That's what Cyber Trading University is about. We're not here to teach you how to make money. We're here to teach you how to stop losing it. You learn how to do that first, and that's how you make money in trading. So you got to learn how to do that. Start with small shares and so on. So get yourself registered. So we got those big events coming up this week. Don't miss out. All right, everyone. So once again, happy trading. Be safe. For everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30 afternoon. Cyber Traders, you see something, you say something. And for all those new trials that joined in, okay, hopefully you enjoyed it. This looks like a really exciting week. You just sit back, look, listen, and learn. It's the 3 L's we always say. Do not buy anything. We didn't teach you anything. We didn't show you anything. We just want to show you that our students make money. Watch and see how they do it, how they work together. Okay, guys, good luck. Happy trading, and we'll be safe.